Let's learn more about what makes Botanica Nature Residences an esteemed address in the Metro South, from the brains behind this residential masterpiece. They are esteemed professionals who understand the value of space and design.
The site and the buildings provide a curved building surface to the towers of Botanica that encourage a great deal of airflow along sort of a laminar surface of the building, which allow not only sort of a wing effect, allowing a lift as air flows across the body of the building, but also allow for a great deal of privacy from tower to tower, meaning to say that the sides of the building actually sort of peel away from each other instead of the units actually peering straight into the other. That, from the shape of the building mass, gives this good sort of ventilation and a great deal of visual privacy from one tower to the next.
In retrospect, it's kind of funny. It seems as if we were already thinking ahead toward this time when now everybody is focusing on health and wellness. Now that everybody's looking at how to improve the units and now how to adapt to the pandemic situation and how everything should now be retailored in order to accommodate this new normal. We don't have to do a thing. It's done. It's actually planned that way. Botanica is an environment that is eminently well suited to the new normal of today.
Today, space truly is luxury, not only for aesthetic purposes, but even more so for your well-being. Botanica commissioned a dynamic group of experts who collaborated to design well-thought-out spaces to answer to the demands of a discerning market with sophisticated taste. Unlike a typical condominium setup where you're surrounded by walls and narrow hallways, Botanica prides itself of open settings, impressive landscape, and a lot of breathing space similar to exclusive village living. Botanica has 2 scenic elevators like this one. You will not feel cramped in a closed space. Plus, you even enjoy the refreshing views around you. The sunroof allows natural light to shine through the buildings, so you feel closer to nature even when you're indoors.
As you enter your unit, you feel also that sense of light because it's coming from these tall glass panels. The glass panels reach all the way down to the floor. So it's not just high window sills that you see in other condominiums, but a continuous strip of glass running from 8 feet down to the floor, such that the floor seems to continue out onto a balcony. And each unit, even the smallest units, have a sizable balcony so that you can step out and enjoy the fresh air, or even leave your doors open, and there's sliding doors, not just one swing out panel, so that you can actually have that much width of fresh air just blowing in. So you're not dependent on air conditioning, you actually can have air in your unit, which I feel is a really wonderful amenity that this building has that very few other buildings have.
Botanica to me is a place where you would want to live. As a young couple with children, you want to have a lifestyle that is both relaxing and at the same time gives you all the convenience that Filinvest city has, since we have all the shopping malls, you have the countryside, you have the leisure areas. But I would imagine also as a young couple, I would want to invest in a property that's going to add value to my portfolio. So I think that Botanica gives both where you can live and at the same time knowing that the value of the property is going to increase.
With expert consultants involved in the planning and construction, Botanica delivers authentic green living, from the iconic leaf-shaped design to ecological responsive features and aesthetic that accentuates nature's grandeur. You've heard it straight from these esteemed professionals. Built on this 1.55 hectares of land is a modern vertical village that combines functionality with nature's grandeur. Now, do you want a sneak peek of some of the exclusive residential units at Botanica? Join me in the next video as we experience how Botanica Nature Residences offers premium living standards with your holistic well-being at its core.